You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every fucking episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie, anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click it, turn it off.
Moving on to Shelby and Quentin. I mean, we touched on them, but how did you feel about that? Like with the parts that they played. I mean, you know, other than the comedy part from Terrence Howard, did you like Shelby's character and who she has, I guess, developed to be? Because she was one way in the beginning, sure. And it's like she grew to be like somebody's wife. You know what I mean? Like she had a real change, and then she had to realize that, hey, you an old motherfucker now at the end. You know what I mean? Because she wanted to stay relevant. She wanted to be popping. It's like, yo, you're not the one no more.
And it's cool. The reason why I think that was like perfect combination because Terrence Howard's character never gives a fuck. He don't give a fuck about your fame, none of that shit. He's a straight shooter. She more so had the ego. She wanted to be on top and all of that. So that's what made it make sense, because he, like, even when he got with her, he's talking to her like, nigga, you ain't nothing to me.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, so she gets that humbling from him.
Yeah.
Which calms her character, because she wasn't shit in the first one
at all.
The second one, it's like glimpse. I barely remember in the second one, but in this one is like you said, you thought they was lusting, but nigga, ain't that much lusting in the world. That's more love. Like it's lusting if you fucking everybody. But if you only want to, if this is the one person that really every time, this is all you think about. You only think about fucking. It's something deeper than that.
Yeah, like that
nigga was lost in love, and just that easy. She was fucking him that night.
That was crazy. Like when that first happened, I was like, damn, like that nigga didn't even, you know what I mean? He didn't even try to act like he had changed a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like before the credits start rolling, he in them guts. I'm like, well, you know when you know, I guess, you know what I mean?
That's what it was. You know, it's like he knew. Well, I don't. He didn't know. He thought he didn't know, but he knew what he wanted.
Yeah, because he didn't even want. Once he found out she left, he was like, "Oh nah, fuck all this." You know what I mean? Like I'm about to leave my woman at the altar, go to the airport, check on, you know, what Shelby doing, and the nigga pretty much confessed his love to her in front of, you know, the airport, which was yeah, that their relationship was. I felt like it was dope because they were both. I wouldn't say Shelby was funny, but you know, I like their chemistry together. You know what I mean? Like I felt like they made a good couple, and just like you said, she humbled him a lot. You know what I mean? Especially once he got sick. It's like they both figured out they was washed together. When I say washed, I mean it's just some, you know, like we older now. You know what I mean? All this shit that we want to do and feel like we still can do, because he was even saying, after he had the heart attack, like damn, like ever since I got married, like I ain't able to eat, I ain't able to do this, I ain't able to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? She's like, well, you go be single. This like that's not what that nigga want
at all.
Like at all. Like, he's realizing like, yo, I am getting older. You know what I mean? This is where I want to be. Like he wanted his daughter to call him dad, and you know what I mean, like that life that he lived before, it was fading real quick.
Right. It's like that, and then the realization that his dad was what was it, Alzheimer's? It's like you see your dad crumbling, and then you crumbling too. That's nigga, fuck. Like your life is you start feeling like that. My life is over, shit.
Yeah, and they're all 48. I think that was the like late 40s. I think they all were playing the role of or whatever. Because I think she had said like I'm 48 now. I'm just like, damn, it's been that long.
It's been that long, nigga.
Yeah, they've been on a ride. You know what I mean? So 48 years old. You know, you have a mild heart attack, nigga. That's a life changer.
Right.
I think that's when you figure out like, yo, this shit real. Like I can't, because right now, as a 38-year-old, like, you know what I mean? I'll have some bullshit every now and then. Like, you know what I mean? Grab some Taco Bell, you know what I mean? And indulge a little too much, but I'm also going, you know, hit the gym. You know what I mean? I'm gonna balance it out or whatever too. But when you finally like have like a health risk, right? Like you in a
Right.
hospital because of something that happens, like, yo, I'm putting everything off because health is everything.
Straight
You
up.
think about it, health is everything. People put a lot of, you know, people put a lot on money and all this extra shit. But if you ain't healthy, if your health ain't right, nigga, you on that deathbed, you not think about nothing else but surviving.
That's
You know?
it. Like all of that shit don't mean nothing at the end of the day.
I mean, I'm speaking for you too or whatever. We haven't had to think about health as much, you know what I mean? Because we're still young, so we ain't got to be like, oh shit, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I don't like, so I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But it's like once you have to like take medicine and you know, you might have to go to the hospital more. Like your life is different.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.